Next part of the build will be the arms of the HeavyArms Gundam, Master Grade. And we're going to work on this one first. And I had to be very careful with these little parts. Hopefully I didn't want to lose them. So we put on the trim these little parts here that makes up the missile launcher, or the missile system from the front. Before you put on the back, I'm going to remove this because this one's a little tricky. And for this, you're going to need this little part. Now, before you put this on, this little notch there, so you want to put this one here and then close it up like so. So it looks like that. And then put it on like so, like this. I'm going to move it up here because then, not this one, this one, and I'll line it up here. Close that. Flip this around, take this, take the rear missile launcher pack, put this here, then you want to put then this part here, put the rear part here, then there's a little cover that goes there, like so. And then we have this part here. It slides in like so. So it looks like that. Okay. So that part is complete. Moving on to the arms. We take this part, slide it down through here. Remember that there's a notch here where this little notch goes here, so make sure it goes like that. Then take this, make sure that it's aligned here, snap it into place like so. And then take this, well, no, it's going to fall off either way, so we'll leave that there for now. Then you take this part, you take the two little trim parts here and here, put it in there, and then slide that into place. Oh, I forgot this one. This goes there. And we have the hands. I'm going to use the open hands this time, for now, followed by the cover. And then that one goes there. I'll line it up. And that one goes there. And there you have it. The arms of the HeavyArms are now complete. Nice. This came out good. This one's starting to fade out a bit. I thought I'm gonna retouch it up again, so don't worry about it if you see this in the light. But yeah, this one came out good, and I hope this one came out as well. So we'll get to that point soon enough. Okay, let's move on to the next part of the build. So the next part of the build is going to be the waist unit of the HeavyArms Gundam. And we're going to start with its orientation. I gotta remember how I had this the last time. Oh, okay, so it's this one first. And put that here. Followed by this little connector here, the crotch part. That's good. Then we have the rear part here that goes like that. That's done. I'm going to take these off because I don't think it's a good idea to put them on while it's connected. so it's a lot easier for me to put on, except for this one. I think this may be a bit of a problem, so we'll leave it there for now. Let's see here. Oh, so we need to take this, put this upside down and put it like that, I think. Oh, like that. So one goes there, and the other one goes here. So it looks like that. And then you want to put that there so it could hold into place. And then which one goes here? Oh, it's this one. We'll soon find out. So that one goes there. Yep, I think that went in. Okay. So that's the front part. Rear part should be easy. Whoops. Oh no, it's the other one. Oh, I had it right the first time, I think. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's right. And then there's an alignment here, so you can't put a different one. You can't. Okay, so it's not universal. It's either one goes in one part and the other one goes the other. I don't want to use my nails because I don't want to scratch this, but it is going in, so we'll leave it like that for now. Now we take this part, put that here, and then seal this up too. Put this part here, and put this part here. Now this one is going to be a bit of a chore. So I believe one goes like that, and then we have this part that goes here. Followed by this part that snaps into place like so, and then it covers that up so it opens and closes like that. Then we have the trim parts here that I carefully made sure I didn't lose. There was at one point I thought I lost one, and I found it, and then I was like, oh, thank God. I was like saying to myself, shit, I guess am I gonna be scratch building these using plot plate if I lose this? Wow. Yeah, came out okay. There we go. Let's do the same thing here. The instructions does not say that's the next part to do in the waist build. That's actually near the end. So, it's no big deal. We can cheat. We don't actually have to do exactly what the instructions say. We can skip a few pages here and there, and then this one goes like that because this should be the left and this should be the right, or right and left, I don't know which one. There we go, and it fits nice into place. Alright, so we flip this around, put this in here, put this in there. Nice. What do you think of that? At least, you know, it came out good. Alright. Alright, this is done. Let's now move on to the next part of the build. Okay, so the parts you see here makes up the legs of the Master Grade Gundam HeavyArms. I'm going to remove this part first so we have easy access to this. I have to be careful not to push it in all the way because I need to access this. Put this one here. Make sure it goes all the way in. Oops. And then put this right on top of it, like so. For this one, you don't have to open it up. I just had it open either way. You can just put that in there right there, and you can put it in there, but you want to put this in first, like so. Then bring this up in here. Make sure it snaps into place and it's conformed to that. And then this part here goes in like so, down that way. And then this part goes on top of this, like that. That should complete the foot. We'll put that here to the side. Go into the leg. We have the side armor here. I'm sorry, the ankle armor, or front shin armor, I think. It's the leg armor. Portion of the lower leg armor goes here. So it looks like that. There's a part here that's already been put in here and painted off. Then we take this part, put it in here. Now, by the way, when I was spray painting everything else, I had this part on both sides, and I didn't realize that this one is different from the inside. So you put this here, looks like that. And put this one here, looks like that. Then we have this little part here of the vent that goes right there, so it looks like that. Bring this down a bit. This part here goes here in the back end, like so. And then this one goes into the front, like that. Close it up, right there. We have the rear armor goes here. And before I put this one on, you have this part here, goes in all the way. Then I'm going to bend it a bit so I can have easy access. So I can have it, actually I should have, yeah, let me pull this out first. I didn't realize that. There we go. Now let's put it in there. Yeah. There we go. And then that one goes in there. Come on. There we go. And then portion of the knee armor. And there you have it. Portion, the leg armor is done. But we're not done yet. Not done yet. Whoops. So let's put this here. We have the missile packs. So we have this part that goes here. Look at that. And then this one that goes, oops, let's flip it. Like so. And if I'm not mistaken, there we go. This one goes there. And then this one goes here. I could be wrong on this. Hold on a second. I'm just double checking. Oh yeah, that's right. So that one goes there. No. I'm sorry, that is wrong. Should have foresaw that, but come on, come on. Okay, thank you. There we go. So this, actually, this shouldn't have been removed. That should have stayed there. So we're at whatever. So I'll put it back where it was before, but it's this way, where this vent has to be on the inside, and then the opposite end like that. There we go. Now, I made sure that I painted this both ends, but I didn't realize that even though I covered everything, these old parts are showing. Didn't foresaw that. Fortunately, this end, right here, came out of... there's a few little mishaps there. But this one goes there. And this one goes here. This one goes there. And that one goes there. And then finally, put it like that. Put this here. Here we go. And that completes the leg, or legs, of the Gundam HeavyArms. I'm starting to see some inconsistencies, obviously, right here. This one's a little too dark, this is too light, but that's a quick fix. That's a quick blast of chrome that I can apply. So I'll touch that up in a few moments. That one needs to be repainted again, it's a little too dark. It's probably because my hands are wiping it a bit, so it's alright. So let's now move on to the next part of the build.